don't be too hard on the school. It might not look like much, but it's a really good school.
In African folk tales, there is the story about a vengeful spirit that haunts boarding school over the school's grey history of sexual violence on a female teacher leading to her death. The spirit of the late female teacher that is alleged to haunt the school is commonly referred to as Madam Koi Koi. The famous Nigerian fable about Madam Koi Koi has now been presented as a two-part Netflix series titled The Origin, Madam Koi Koi. Netflix has just released its first episode, presenting us with the characters and the storyline of the series. The Origin, Madam Koi Koi revolves around a young girl named Amanda who finds it difficult to fit into her new boarding school. Since her arrival at the school, she keeps having scary nightmares about a ghost lurking in the woods on the outskirts of the town.
I keep having the same nightmare.
What kind of nightmare?
Amanda's mother, just like many other mother or parent, intends to provide her daughter, Amanda, with a better education and safety, and so enrolled her in this school. Unknown to her that most of the male students at the school turned out to be perverts with a criminal mindset. It sure wouldn't be a great environment for Amanda. How will she handle all these? Let's find out. Madam Koi Koi, also known by the titles Lady and Miss, is a ghost in Nigerian and African urban myth who haunts dormitories, hallways and toilets in boarding schools at night. While in the day schools, she haunts toilets and students who come to school too early or leave the school very late. She is often depicted wearing a pair of heels or wearing a single heel. Some African countries bear similar folk tales about Madam Koi Koi, who is referred to as Madam High Heel or Madam Moke in Ghana or Miss Konkoko in Tanzania. She is one of the most popular boarding school ghosts in Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. In Nigeria, she was depicted as a stylish teacher in the secondary school known for her beauty and heels. Whenever she walked in the hallways, her shoes would make the sound koi koi.
And then something comes to attack me.
Which is where the name Madam Koi Koi comes from. It was also said that she was very nasty to students and would beat them up for no reason. She was fired when she slapped a female student and injured her ear. On her journey back home, she was involved in an accident and died. Before she died, she swore that she would have her revenge on the school and its students. Not too long after, students of the secondary school said at night that they would hear a koi koi sound on the hallway of their dormitories after light out, almost like the snapping of heels on a floor without necessarily seeing the person. In another tale, Madam Koi Koi was said to be a very wicked teacher who would flog her students at every slightest opportunity. Some said she was a sadist and used being a teacher as an excuse to inflict extreme injury and torture on the students whenever she pleased. So her students, tired of the school management's failure to reprimand her, decided to handle their grievances themselves by taking laws into their own hands. One night, as Madam Koi Koi was leaving the school, the students waylaid her, suppressed her so she wouldn't scream, and began to beat her mercilessly until she died. They then threw her body over the school's fence and ran away in hopes of making witnesses think that the damage was caused by an armed robber. Gradually, every student except the one who hit her with his shoe disappeared. He constantly told everyone what he and the others had done, and that he heard the sound of high heels snapping around the hostel every night, which he believed meant that she was coming for him. But then no one believed his story. One night, he decided to go find out where exactly the sound was coming from. However, and unfortunately, he was beaten to death and his body was found the morning after. The school was shut down and all the kids were transferred to a new school. These kids later went to spread the tale to their new school about how Madam Koi Koi, who works the hall of hostels at night, tormented students and caused everyone who looked at her to disappear. Now, this new Netflix movie, The Origin, Madam Koi Koi, was written by J. Franklin Jitubo and Dale Falola. The Origin tells the story of a dark spirit that resurrected after being forgotten for decades to seek vengeance, and now the community must pay the ultimate price. It is a horror movie believed to be the tale of boarding schools. The movie was directed by Jitubo and co-produced by Jitubo and Michael Ndiomu. The cast includes Ireti Doyle, who plays the role of school administrator and referred to as Mother Superior, Chioma Akpota as a Catholic nun who is called Sister Silence, Mata Ehinome as Amanda, and many other interesting actors. Subscribe to this channel, Newspop NG, for more updates. Like and share this video and drop your comments down the comment section.
They will think that you have gone mad and you will be dismissed.
I am Blessing Izija. Thank you for watching.